Yes, ma'am.
Denise Hoagland. I'm a resident in Long Branch, and there's so many things going through my mind with what you're talking about because I'm a resident of Long Branch. I'm an at-home mom. I have an affordable home that has afforded my husband's salary to be able to keep me at home with my 3 children and also attend graduate school, to which I just graduated in May. But thank you very much. And yet the city of Long Branch is trying to take and seize my home.
Not a good idea.
Through the power of eminent domain, in which I have an affordable home, and it has afforded me the opportunities to do so many of these things that you're talking about. I guess my question to you is, if elected on November, the day after the election, November 9th, what is it that you see in the foreseeable future that you could possibly do for me as the city of Long Branch is anticipating invoking this forcible seizure soon?
Well, first of all, as I said in my remarks, I'm opposed to that as a concept. And if the city were to negotiate with you and they made an economic offer that you couldn't refuse, and I don't mean just value of the property that it would be after it was gone through whatever process, but some kind of transition costs for you, your family, that's a individual issue that needs to be negotiated out. But I don't think you should be using the power of eminent domain to force you to make that decision. The second thing, I believe that the state ought to give you the legal support in fighting that kind of action. That's why we have public advocates, and they ought to work alongside. And then, I can't do it November 9th, but on January 18th, if I'm sworn in, I can issue an executive order that says we're not going to have eminent domain in the kinds of circumstances that you've determined, and then go to the legislature and write statutes that actually fit against those kinds of activities, unless it is in the negotiated kind of settlement that I talked about.
Is there anything that you can do to initiate the moratorium which we've requested from acting Governor Cody?
Well, I can speak with Governor Cody and others in the administration to try to get them to move along. I'm actually disappointed in some of the steps that have been taken not to actually deal with this. This is a repeated element across the state, and I think it's unfortunate that we continue to have it. And I've made very clear where I stand on this. I can be even more long-winded if you want me to be about policies, but the fact is that we've got to get people to act on it. And this is property rights are something that are protected in our Constitution. We want to live up to the law.